So guys, welcome to the stream. Today is the celebration stream because today Sweden's gonna be a part of NATO. So I'm going to do a summary of my training since the 3rd of July last year. So maybe you see today's video. We're at the lesson 10 of the second part of the short form. It's beginning to get difficult now. But we're going to do a summary here. So on the 3rd of July, I was practicing with the hanbo, which is the short staff or short stick. And I was doing some footwork, so-called taisabaki, and I also practiced on the obstacle course. The whole of July last year, I was practicing on the obstacle course. On Tuesday, I tried to learn how to use my body when striking, instead of just using your arms. That can work if you are much stronger and quicker than your opponent, but usually you have to strike with your entire body. And we need to break his balance. We try to work on that. Balance breaking is the secret to the Bujinkan Budo Taijutsu techniques. And I was also doing the Mushadori, the so-called warrior trap. Yeah, we're going to review the organ. On the organ, I was practicing striking, anslag, striking, and articulation. I'm doing that now too. You can watch my organ videos too, of course. Feel free. So on Wednesday, I was starting to play the Bach, the toccata. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Very famous piece. There's a certain hymn I've been singing in church. Det finns en väg till himmelen. And I've been doing some got some exercises I've been doing for my headache. Need to practice your neck. Very simple exercises. And on the organ I've been playing the liturgical music. Du evigt strålande morgonsol, ge oss mod och kärlek. And on Thursday I was continuing. I'm doing some Bible studies. Not to judge your neighbor. I've been studying with the CBT, the cognitive therapy. Continue with the obstacle course, trying to get some footwork in there. And I also practicing the organ. I had this task in the summer that I was going to play 5 hymns a day. I was continuing with the obstacle course and also trying to practice the falling techniques called ukemi. Practicing with the sword, striking. Also, on Friday I was playing hymns. I was at the hymn 19 to 21. I had this crazy idea that I was going to play through every hymn in the book, around 700 of them. Måne och sol, vatten och vind och blommor och barn skapade Gud. And one of the secrets to playing the organ is to be able to coordinate the pedals with the left hand. On the piano you play the bass line with the left hand, but on the organ you play the bass line with the pedals, and you play the tenor part with the left hand. And you need to sync them together and practice getting a good striking and foremost releasing of the keys. To release the keys is more important than striking the keys. It's kind of the opposite of how a piano works. So that's for July. Otherwise, it's mostly practical business, singing and playing at church, and playing in the country church. I was playing there last spring. And for the rest of July, I had this I was starting to practice swimming on Mondays, breathing and like soft strokes, continuing with the pedaling and the balance breaking. It's kind of the same, but we had more like trying in judo grips. You need to sink down before you throw and like align yourself. It's kind of difficult. And keep his hand out of the way. And doing some katas where I was doing some soft movements and try to stay more relaxed when I was moving. And I was practicing the sword with the left hand. But I was also training, which I usually don't do, but I do it anyway. But I was also training for strength and doing some basic locks. Then I was doing some cycling, playing cadences on the organ. Cadences is the last parts of a song. In the church you have the Amen cadence. Amen. You sing fourth down, but also trying to sync the pedal with the melody tune, which you play in the right hand, and the bass is in the pedals. You need to coordinate your feet and your right hand. In the evening, I was doing some walking and swimming, as well as running and some katas. I've been trying to do some scheduling here. Trying to move more efficiently, get the blocks softer, and get some basic locks in there. You usually try to throw them on the outside, but you need to get behind the opponent first, and the break is balance. It's very, very difficult. So we probably just do the July summary here. I was continuing with the obstacle courses. I was trying to get some striking of the keys. Is called tonbildning, create sound, but in practice it's how you strike and release the keys. I was trying to practice singing for at least 15 minutes a day. It's not much, but if you do it every day, you will get good at singing in 15 years. So if you do them correctly all of the time, of course. No, you need to practice more. If you want to become an opera singer, count on 2 or 3 hours of practice for 15 years. And get a good teacher. Maybe. If you have a good voice to start off with, but probably the around 40% of the singing is kind of what you're born with. So, but you can the major part is you can learn most parts of it. So I was doing defense against boxing, trying to get small steps. Yeah, because you can use the fact that the boxers not good with they are used to having gloves, of course. And Wednesday on the 19th of July, I started my organ school. It's still active. You can watch it. Playing hymns, trying to sync the pedal with the melody is the same thing. But I was combining the tenor and alto parts, and combining different keyboards and varying the timbre. If you pull different stops, you get different sounds, different timbre means kind of coloring. Some people used to say timbre, but it's called timbre. It's a French word. On the 20th, I was trying to get some structure in the when training. You need to activate your body first, then you practice striking and then kicking, then technical skills, and then you do stretching at the end. I was practicing the first position, the short stick. You need to change hands often when you do exercises. And then we're doing Feldenkrais, which is, maybe you heard of it, the Alexander technique is kind of a technique where you learn to relax your body, use your legs more efficiently, coordinate your movements. At the end of that week, I was playing cadences. Amen. Kind of get the fourth in there. Playing with the pedals. I was doing ninja walks, so-called ninja walks, just to walk more efficiently. I think the Tai Chi walk is also very efficient. You need to place the front of the foot first. I was trying to apply that to my organ playing, because you often need to place the inside of the foot down first, but I think it actually is the opposite. I can't remember. But when you play pedals with the organ, you often play with the inside of the foot, but you need to keep your knees, your heels and knees together. That's very important. And at the end of the week, I was doing the basic 8, which you can see on my green belt course, Kihon Happon, called Basic 8. Yeah, we just finished the week here. I was doing transposition on the organ. Härliga jorden, härliga jorden. I don't know. Try to be able to write with different markings on the pedal. I was doing some CBT, some basic cognitive therapy, just rehearsing. Playing trios, you need to play 3-part playing on the organ, which is of course both the pedal. You play the pedals with the feet, you play the tenor with the left hand, and you play the alto and the soprano with the right hand. And I was doing Tai Chi also. I was doing a lot of live streams. Yeah, I actually had one live stream that was very popular, around 400 views. It would be a dream to get that on every stream. Just 5 more minutes and we'll end it there. I was trying to work on different sequences when stepping, and I was continuing the obstacle course. trying to get. If you watch my video today, you can see when you like do spinning kicks, you need to have very good balancing. You need to do half steps if you want to break the other guy's balance. You have to do short steps. And you need to throw him on the diagonal. That's why I practice so much diagonal steps, I guess. At the end of the month, I was doing my Bible studies. I was practicing the 37 form, the Sheng Man Xing, doing katas. Trying to get the sword movements more precise. I was doing sword videos. Those are probably pretty cringe by now, but I was traveling for vacation to Karlstad, the Swedish town closer to the Norwegian border. Practicing to keep the feet together. You use that when you play the organ. I was trying a specific kind of interval training with pyramid intervals. I think you go for max. You go for max force 15 seconds, then you medium force 30 seconds, 45 seconds low, then you do 30 seconds medium and 15 seconds max. I don't know, but maybe you do it when you're swimming. You need to move your body before you move your body before you draw the sword. I was swimming a lot and doing a lot of neck exercises for my headache. Also the jaw. Swimming, and I was doing some running at the treadmill also. So we're at the end of the month. Start with the July summary. So I was playing the organ, trying to get those pedals. You need to play with the inside of your foot. I really enjoy that treadmill. I don't know, I haven't done that since I quit the gym last year. But sometimes it's kind of fun to run at a treadmill. I don't know why. So that's it for the summary. Now I'm going to go off and celebrate Sweden joining NATO. But thanks for watching, and leave a like and comment, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.